Hey friends, Donovan here, FretSpot.com. I call you friends. I hope I can assume that level of familiarity with you guys. For you who have sat and watched through my basses over the years, you've got to be friends to sit through these videos. So I think that's close enough. So anyway, got something cool to show you today. I'm sitting outside and on a very brisk late October day here in Missouri, and it's cold and my fingers are cold, so I'm going to try to play a few of these things, but the playing will be more subpar than the normal because I don't want to move my fingers. So you might ask, why am I sitting outside? Well, it's a little quiet out here usually and fewer distractions generally, but the other thing is it's a great place to enjoy a very, very fine cigar. This is Fuente Opus X, one of my favorite. Why I'm talking about cigars in a bass video, I don't know. Hopefully this doesn't turn any of you guys off. So I don't smoke anything else, just so you know. Like, I'm not a cigarette smoker or anything, I never have been. But I do enjoy really nice cigars. If you like cigars too, or were interested in trying them, let me know if you guys buy something, and I'll throw in a few of my favorites. So anyways, sitting out enjoying this and playing basses. So, but back to the matter at hand. I don't know why I got into that. Okay, so, and don't worry, the basses won't smell like smoke or anything like that. So, don't have to worry about any of that. So I got something cool, all right? And it's something different than what I usually show you guys. Normally you all are seeing high-end F basses, high-end Federas, maybe other miscellaneous high-end basses that get traded in to me towards an F bass or a Federa. And I've had a lot of people over the years that enjoy the videos, which they're very kind, and but maybe don't have the budget for one of these high-end handmade boutique basses, and plus I've got a lot of my customers that would like to have some kind of backup bass or something like that, but they don't want to spend maybe F bass money or Federa money for kind of a backup bass, or they need a bass that does something tonally different than what something else does, but they don't want or have the ability to spend the other money to do it, or just don't want to do it right now, want a bass now, whatever. There's a bazillion reasons why you may want a lesser expensive bass. Well, I've looked at things over the years, and have even dabbled about creating some of my own stuff to try to come up with something that's affordable. And this summer at the Summer NAMM show, saw Kevin Brubaker at Brubaker Guitars and Basses, and who's a wonderful guy, makes amazing basses. His basses are wonderful, and sat there and played through some of the stuff. And then I saw these Brutes, cha-ching, and I was like, I've heard of these, but I hadn't played them. So I sat and played them, and I was blown away with how cool they are. So that's what I've got for you today, is some Brubaker Brutes. I just got them in. These are the absolute latest basses from Brubaker. I just got this shipment maybe a week or so ago. So it's going to have the latest electronics, the latest improvements that he's made to the series since it first came out. And I got to tell you, these things are wicked good for how inexpensive they are. On average, price-wise, $600-700 for 4-string. 4-string to 5-string. 4-string's going to be, $650, something like that. 5-string's going to be about $7-ish. You can get cool exotic pick guards, which I'll show you in these videos. This is just a standard model white pick guard, but you can kind of see this one next to me here that's got the Mediterranean pick guard. So you can do that to kind of dress them up. It's not much more expensive if you order it that way from the beginning. But the cool thing about them is they're reasonable weight. I haven't weighed any of these. I'm going to guess it's 9 pounds, something like that. Maybe even a little less than that. It's pretty lightweight. It's a 4-string, so it's probably closer to somewhere in the 8s, something like that. And but the thing is that they sound ridiculous, and it's the best action out of the box of any sub $1,000 bass, probably even sub like $1,500 bass that I've played. Great fretwork, really low. They just come. The action comes super low right out of the box. You can kind of see that. You don't only see that on a $600 bass, action that low from the factory, And with my day gig running a music store, I can tell you there's a lot of basses in this price range that really just aren't of the quality where you can get them this low without them buzzing and rattling all over the place. But with the Brute, you can. And he's using a lot of the same design that he uses in his US stuff, the same neck carve and some of the same, basically the things that he's learned and concepts he's learned in that is going towards these Brutes, but at a very, very affordable price point. So I'm really excited to have them. You know, I'm not selling my Federas or F basses to run out and buy these, but I've played these in rehearsals, even played it on a gig because I wanted to see what they're like, and I have pretty nice bass, you know. Would have no qualms playing at all. So anyways, pretty awesome. So I'll run through a few of them. I've got 3 in stock right now. I've got this one here, and I've got a white one that I ran out of hands to bring it outside, so I'll go get it here. I forgot to mention, they're all 34-inch scale, and you know, which makes them pretty comfortable. The B strings are killer, so you guys will enjoy the B strings on these. Sorry, I'm jacking with the camera while I talk to you, trying to get it set up right. But they're all 34-inch scale, all maple necks. The main differences are going to be 4 and 5 string, of course, and then the pickup configurations. You can get them with jazz pickups, you can get them with Music Man style pickups and a jazz pickup, and the controls, real basic controls: volume, blend, bass, and treble. So you know, simple controls. You know, if you basically want the sound of like cutting mids, you would just boost bass and treble. That would give you the same effect basically as cutting the mids. You want to boost the mids, cut the bass and treble, and that'll be like the mids being boosted. So I'll run through a few of those sounds so you can hear it. But anyway, you know, everything's set up great, sounds great. So let's check it out. Enough blabbering, all right?
Thank